live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Let's see the stat sheet here for Victor Wembanyama.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Maverick out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And for the Celtics, the guard pair, it's White and Brown. The forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. This should be a fun one, Greg. 2 teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Dinwiddie against White. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Outside Tatum. There's the triple. Rebound by Johnson. Goes to Dinwiddie. Over Williams. Williams with the block. And he stays with it. Pass to Vassell. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Williams. Vassell against Brown. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And here's Tatum for 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Passes to Wembanyama. Over Tatum. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Brown, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Dinwiddie against White, out left to the wing. To the paint, here's Vassell. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Off target on the outside leaner.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Here's Maverick. 11 points last game. Here's Wembanyama. And Tatum pulls it down. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Shot on the wing. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Dinwiddie passes to Wembanyama. Here's Maverick. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Johnson can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's White. Trailing by 4. The 3 from Tatum. Wembanyama with the rebound.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
White against Dinwiddie. Pocket 6. Vassell, the pass to Maverick. Oh, good on the triple. Austin's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. White finds Tatum. The pass to Porzingis. Wide, a screen on Johnson. Outside, White. Knocks down the three ball.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Wembanyama outside. Dishes it to Johnson. Pass to Maverick. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Williams. Wembanyama, no good. White against Dinwiddie. And here's Brown outside. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Maverick passes to Wembanyama. Over Williams. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at San Antonio. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. On defense, the Celtics. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Back to Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Maverick. Rebound, Boston. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Goes up, finishes the break with a slam.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Boston trailing. Brown outside. Good on the triple. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that three ball. That's how good he is.
Here's Wembanyama. 23 points for him the last game against Atlanta. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 6. Tatum against Johnson. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. The Celtics shooting 33% here in the first quarter. White, wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dinwiddie passes to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Tatum down low. Johnson on him. The kick out to Brown. Launches it. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams against Dinwiddie. Wembanyama passes to Johnson. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Johnson's got his 2nd basket of the game. Brown with it. He's got 5. Porzingis with a screen on Vassell. Here's Brown. Vassell grabs the board.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Maverick. Down low. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Brown finds Tatum. On the top of the key, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie passes to Vassell. Now Wembanyama. It's good. Wembanyama has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Different look now for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in, and Mr. Moves subbed in for Vassell. On defense, San Antonio. Williams finds Brogdon. And here is Brown. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Celtics making a switch here. Banton's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 45, Delano Banton.
Outside to Brogdon. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the highly valued corner three, Brogdon, easy work right there.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. The tray. And Boston with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Maverick. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Horford. Wembanyama passes to Bledsoe. 5 to shoot. Spurs working the ball around now. Jones. Rebound by Williams.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Banton the pass to Williams. And there's the call on Maverick. That is his first foul of the game. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. San Antonio also making some changes. Collins checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Reggie Bullock comes in for Maverick. And it's Vassell in for Mr. Moves. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Williams a screen on Vassell. Here's the teardrop. Shot's good by Banton.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Spurs trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jones the pass to Sohan. Over Williams. A nice shot by Sohan.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Passes it to Banton. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And it's Sohan missing. Boston leading by 5. From past the arc. Banton's shot is off. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Williams. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got his second basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Derek White has been on display for Boston. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. The guard there are Jones and Vassell. Then it's Collins. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. Here's Vassell, following the basket by Al Horford. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is drawing admirers far and wide, including some who know their hoops, like LeBron James. LeBron says he's for sure a generational talent. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. Nobody has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. He is different. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Reset.
And he hits the first of three. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the third pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all three. Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long, they've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
This one for three. Benton with the rebound. Celtics leading by 5. Williams in the post. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, what great body control you saw there. Laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
They set the pick. Here's Vassell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Vassell hits them both. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Benton. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Raptors in Toronto. Williams inside. The 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Benton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And there's the pass to Vassell. San Antonio again missing. The Celtics have got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from 14. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And now a 10-point Celtic lead. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Outside Collins. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Taking 3 shots.
And that one falls for Collins. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve, because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Johnson's checked in for Reggie Bullock, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Trey Jones. And he can't hit the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get your offense going.
And he nails the third. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Brogdon against Dinwiddie. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Dinwiddie against Brogdon. Dinwiddie kicks to Collins. He dishes it to Johnson. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Collins wide open. He fires. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Tatum down low. Johnson on him. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 5.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Brogdon against Dinwiddie. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by the Celtics. And here is Brogdon. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Toronto.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there. Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Has to Sohan. To halt the run. And he can't bank that one in. Celtics leading by 15. Williams passes to Brogdon. Fires for 3. Vassell grabs the board.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Collins. He's got 5. Vassell finds Johnson. That 3 off the mark. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high-percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Delano Banton. Mavericks checked in for San Antonio. So it's the Celtics now. Right side Horford. For 3, Brogdon. A rebound by the Spurs.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Outside Collins. The dish now to Dinwiddie. Four on the clock. Launches from deep. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside White. Tatum against Johnson. Left side Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
No good on the free throw.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis is coming in for Al Horford. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Then for the Spurs, Wembanyama, he's checked in for Collins. And Trey Jones subbed in for Vassell. He hits the second from the line.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Now here's Jones. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Here's White. It's a 13-point game. Tatum on the wing, covered by Johnson. Tatum using his size inside.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Passes it to Johnson. Brown against Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Tatum. There's Brown with the 3. The rebound by Johnson.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing. Now Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Toronto.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
My goodness. Save that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And he's checked in for Brown. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Derek White.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
White against Jones. Here's Wembanyama. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Tatum kicks to Brogdon. To the inside. And Williams with the stuff.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Wembanyama passes to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. High arcing shot. Good D by Brogdon.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
The 3 from Tatum. San Antonio with the rebound. Now here's Jones. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Wembanyama add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Logged in the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. The pass to Wembanyama. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Brogdon. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell, he's checked in for Jones.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. The Spurs have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
For the Spurs, Spencer Dinwiddie taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. The Celtics have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Dinwiddie against White. Wembanyama outside. Johnson, that's for 2. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Back to Brown. And the layup is good. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Inside, here's Vassell. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 6th assist on the night. Tatum looking around. .56 seconds left to play in the first half.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Williams against Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the Celtics making a change here. Ogden's checked in.
Number 13, Malcolm Brogdon.
There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Vassell, no good. Celtics leading by 15. Brogdon with it. He's got 6. Porzingis with a screen on Vassell. Here's Brogdon. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama.
Wow! And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
Well, I love this group. I mean, each one of them can legitimately win the event. But then again, these days, a lot of people in this league could possibly win it.
Yep, from 1 to 5, we've got shooters at every position. Can't wait for the All-Star Saturday night.
And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse for the San Antonio Spurs.
Obviously, jacking up threes and coming up empty hurts. But I don't think they're going to go away from that because it's the core of what they do.
But we have seen them run other plays, and in some cases, with great success. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.